Yo, what's good, YouTube? GamerZero coming at you with my GT Online progression series from ditches to riches. And I haven't really been posting too much, but I just been doing my normal grind. Really been doing anything special. We've got the Halloween month going on, but what's weird is I haven't ran into any of the Halloween stuff whenever I hop on GTA Online. Maybe I'm not playing long enough or what, but I haven't ran into any UFOs or anything like that they have been advertising that's gonna be in the free roam spawns. Haven't ran into any of that. The other thing I've been doing is, I'm just buying things here and there for content. Like, we're buying a couple cars for race types if they're on double money, double RP. Well, we bought some weapons to help us out with missions and for PvP. And just in general, we just been grinding money, grinding weekly and daily stuff to get money. You know what I mean? That is literally all it is. And right now we're at $60 million. So we can definitely afford the next DLC 100% with this character. But we're almost close to the $100 million mark. We're gonna see what comes out, like, because I know Black Friday's coming up for GT Online, so that's one thing that I'm gonna partake in, because there's a couple items that I really hope go on sale, and I will be purchasing them if they do. And what else do we got going? Well, I guess I'm just gonna show you what I've been up to for the last couple of weeks on GT Online. Oh, and by the way, we did purchase our first motorcycle club business, which was on sale, like, I believe it was last week or the week prior, which was counterfeit cash, unfortunately. But we got it, and we added it to our repertoire. We also did buy the counterfeit cash for free, since I have the Criminal Enterprise starter pack, which, remember, we did pay the other character on this account like a bunch of money, so we pretty much paid for it, you know what I mean? And just to get our MC business off the ground, I went ahead and purchased that, like I said. So I'm going to do a little bit of an explanation of how to run MC businesses. And then I'm also just going to show you all what I've been up to for the last couple weeks in GT Online. So let's go ahead and get right into the Motorcycle Club explanation and how to run that business efficiently. So we're going to come over here to our Motorcycle Club. And we're going to sit in the desk, and we're going to go ahead and hop on our computer, and we're going to purchase our first motorcycle club business. As you can see, we're going to buy the Grapeseed document forgery, pretty cheap price. We're also going to go ahead and purchase the counterfeit cash for free, like I said, with the Criminal Enterprise starter pack. And then we're going to go ahead and head over to the business, and I'm going to show you all what to do. So when you get inside, you can see they have like a little cutscene play. This is just going to be explaining how the business works and what you're going to be doing here. And pretty much just like a little tutorial, essentially, of how you're going to be running this business and what you should be doing with this business. But it's basically just like the bunker, just like the acid lab. It's not a hard business to run. All you got to do is, first things first, you're going to have to set up the business. And all you got to do for that is just go over to the computer and set it up, as you can see in the clip here. And these missions are easy. It's just literally go somewhere, get either a package or a card, and then bring it back to the business. And once you do that, the business is set up. And all you got to do is just get supplies for the business, and the business will produce automatically. It's like you can see, it's just like the bunker, just like the acid lab. Just keep it filled with supplies and it'll produce product on its own. Now, there's upgrades you can buy for these businesses to increase like the amount that you'll make when you sell, to increase the amount that the workers make, and also you can buy security as well for each of these establishments if you choose to. And for the MC business, I would buy the security because you constantly get raided if you're actively trying to do your MCs. So yeah, buy security. And then the other thing that I can say is that you can also link these up to the nightclub. So that's what I went ahead and did after I set up both of these businesses. You know, I went ahead and got my terabyte out, bought the workers for the nightclub floors, because I already had the floors. And then we went ahead and just, you know, did what we had to do. Now, the two businesses that I have aren't the best ones. Like, counterfeit cash is way better than document forgery when it comes to money. You know what I mean? But I still want it for my nightclub. And it was on sale. It was the only one on sale, matter of fact. So I went ahead and purchased it. And really, I just gonna be using these for my nightclub. I'm not gonna be trying to actively do these because the MC mission sales, like the sales missions, I mean, they're not that great. So I don't really like doing the MC by myself. So yeah, I really just bought these for the nightclub. And if some of the other ones decide to go on sale, I'll go ahead and grab it. You know what I mean? It's just gonna add to my overall wealth when it comes to that nightclub, and I'll make my money back real quick just doing stuff for the nightclub, selling it from there. As you can see here in this next clip, I did buy the Gran Turismo Classic, and this is how I made it look. I hope y'all enjoy. I also ended up buying the Bravado Hot Ring Hellfire since it was on sale. Also, the Turismo Classic was also on sale as well, like a few weeks back, and so was this vehicle. So I ended up purchasing it because both of these are really good for their classes, and especially this one, you know, the Hot Ring Hellfire for the Super Sport Series. And that's how I made it look. I hope y'all enjoy. And then I ended up buying a pump shotgun at Ammunition. I don't know if it was on sale or not. I don't believe it was, but we ended up buying it because we were going to need it to have an explosive ammunition weapon in our weapon wheel. Like, yeah, we could put the sniper rifle, but I actually like the sniper rifle without it. Like, actually, I like both versions, but since sometimes I get into altercations while I'm trying to sell stuff in public lobbies, and like the explosive sniper is good for getting, like, you know, aircraft and stuff like that. But here's the thing, a lot of people use aircraft that much, like when they're griefing. So yeah, I keep it on the regular ammo just for PvP. But the pump shotgun's pretty good just in general for PvP or PvE missions. You know, just blow stuff up real easy. You know, it's good to have the explosive pump shotgun on you. So we went ahead and did that, made it a Mark II, put the explosive ammo on it. We also unlocked the skull livery for Mark II weapons from the bunker research. So I ended up putting that skull livery on a bunch of my Mark II weapons that I have in my inventory. And other than that, we really haven't been doing much on GTA Online. We got 60 million bucks. We just do our daily, weekly grinds activities. And that's all I've really been doing. I buy odds and ends here and there that I think are nifty or will help out in the long run. You know what I mean? I really don't spend money like that. I also believe there was one other car that I bought. It was an old school car. I don't remember which one it was, but we ended up buying it. I think it was a Coquette. I don't remember exactly though which one it was, but we did end up buying it because it was super cheap. It was like 70 grand or something like that. I was like, that's nothing, bro. I could literally do like anything in the game, like a quick mission, and make like 100 grand. It pays for it. Like it was really cheap, right? So I bought that just for nostalgia. But other than that, we really haven't been doing much on GTA Online. It's just been the regular stuff that I always do, and we finally hit $60 million. And yeah, it's just been easy going. I did the Cow Preco survival like a little while ago. It was fun, you know, I'm not even gonna lie, it was fun. A little different game mode that I usually don't play, and getting to kill zombies and stuff. But yeah, I really haven't been doing much on GTA Online. This has been more just an update video. Like, it really hasn't, it's not really me teaching you anything, because like if anything, I've taught you everything that I could have already. Like at this point, yeah, of course, you know, when new DLC comes out, or you know, a business I don't have comes out, I'll go ahead and, you know, try to explain it as best as I can. But at this point in this character progression, we are pretty much like there. Like there's really not much we can get or buy or do to make like a crazy amount of money, because we already have everything that makes crazy amounts of money. We can only just keep layering our wealth. That's at this point, that's all we're going to be doing. It's just layering our wealth and just maximizing our wealth opportunities, like how to get money. That's literally the only thing we've got left to do with this character until we get to 100 million. And then after that, I guess we're just chilling, you know. I mean, it's just, it really ain't not much going on. Oh, forgot to mention that I did buy the stun baton thing. That thing's pretty dope. As you saw in the last couple clips, I did buy that because it was available at the gunman and this character did not have that weapon. We're going to be doing a double take on this series. This is what I ended up doing in November. We ended up doing the pre-luxury real estate missions that released earlier. I believe it was either late October or early November, where there's a series of 3 missions. They each have objectives. They're all relatively easy missions, you know what I mean? But in these missions, you do a variety of things, from beating people up, as you see in this mission, or putting them to sleep with the gas. Or there's the other mission where you go to the construction sites and you shoot them all up, you know, and you steal a truck, you steal a bunch of tools and things like that. Then there was the mission that required you to go to a place and knock a bunch of these objects in the water that they owned, and then threaten some other guys at gunpoint. Like I said, these missions were pretty easy, nothing really too spectacular. At the time, as you see in these recordings, I was doing them on triple money, I believe it was. So they paid out a little bit better, which is always not, you know, a bad thing. You know, as you can see, we got the bonuses and stuff like that. It was not too bad, you know what I mean? The missions were nothing spectacular, but the good thing about them was that we got $1 million for free for completing all 3 missions, and a free car, and you get a discount on the mansions when the mansion DLC does eventually come out. So that was pretty cool. And you know, my thoughts on the mansion DLC trailer, it was pretty lackluster. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that the December DLC is just going to be very small. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be nothing big that we're gonna be doing for December. We're just going to be getting mansions and we're just going to be living the high life, essentially. I hope that they put something with that, you know what I mean? Because if they don't, it's going to be kind of boring. I really hope they do that, though, because they need to put in some missions or something like that to go with the mansion DLC. Because if it's just another super yacht, essentially, I don't think it's going to be as much of a hit as everybody anticipates. Well, for everybody that did do the missions, I hope you all enjoyed them. And, you know, get that free. I don't remember what kind of car it was. We'll see it coming up in the clips right now, what kind of car it was that you get for free. I hope you all enjoyed getting that free car and a free $1 million. You know, it's always good to get some free things from Rockstar. And as you can see here, I'm going to show a clip of, that's literally the only thing you get. You don't get a phone call or anything. You just get a little message up in the top left corner of the screen, and that's it. Like after you do the 3 missions, that's what I was just like, man, dude, they are really trying to keep this thing under wraps, dude. So this car, whatever car it was, I didn't even see what car it was, but that car is the car you get. Oh, the Revolter. Okay, the Ubermacht Revolter, you get it for free. So now we're coming up to, I believe it was last week or a few weeks ago, when they gave away a free penthouse and the arcade was on sale. Definitely did buy into the arcade, and I got the free penthouse. We're going to be making videos for those businesses when I feel like it in the coming future for this series, you know, so we can explain the arcade, explain what the penthouse does and all that, right? And now we're coming up to Black Friday. Black Friday, you know, they had a bunch of stuff on sale, but really I bought the Avenger because I've been wanting this thing for a long time. We got all the upgrades for the Avenger. You're gonna see that I hooked up the Avenger 100%. It's all the way maxed out, hooked up. And of course, we did do the Los Santos Mercenaries missions because another thing that was on sale was the F-160 Raiju. So, you know, I've been wanting that thing for a good amount of time for this character. And I ended up doing those missions just so I could get the discount because I believe it was like $4 million. But if you do the missions, you get the F-160 Raiju for about $3,078,000 or something like that. And yeah, man, that was a definite good buy for Black Friday for this character. So now we own a penthouse, we own an arcade, we own a Avenger, and we also own a F-160 Raiju fully maxed out, and we got them all on discount. As you can see here, you're gonna see the upgrades to the F-160 Raiju. So yeah, this is like really just a recap of what I've been doing these past couple months because I have not posted anything for this series in a few months. But you know, I play GT Online here and there, you know what I mean? Right now we do not have $60 million, unfortunately, because you know I did take care of some of the Black Friday things. I believe we have like $52 to $53 million. So we still have plenty of money for the next coming DLC. And we're definitely going to see what's up with that when it comes out. But other than that, this is your boy GamerZero, and I'm signing out. And I'll catch y'all in the next episode of From Ditches to Riches. And you know, before I get up out of here, I got to hit y'all up with that respect, peace out, and deuces, y'all.